The year is 1590. The place Roanoke Island, a sliver of land on the unforgiving edge of the New World. This island, nestled in the outer banks of what is now North Carolina, was meant to be a beacon of hope and prosperity for the English settlers. A supply ship arrives from England, laden with provisions for a fledgling colony. The ship carries not just food and tools, but also letters and news from loved ones back home, a lifeline to the world they left behind. But as the sailors step ashore, they are met with an eerie silence. The bustling settlement they expected to find is eerily deserted, the air thick with an unsettling stillness. The colonists, over 100 men, women and children, have vanished. Their homes stand empty, their belongings left behind as if they had just stepped out for a moment. Their fate remains one of the most perplexing mysteries in history. A chilling whisper from the past that continues to echo through the centuries. The only clue left behind is the word Croatoan, carved into a post, a cryptic message that has baffled historians for generations. What happened to the lost colonists of Roanoke? Did they leave of their own accord, seeking refuge with nearby tribes? Did they perish in the unforgiving wilderness, unable to survive the harsh conditions and lack of resources? Were they victims of hostile natives caught in the crossfire of territorial disputes and cultural misunderstandings? Or did something even stranger befall them? Some speculate about supernatural forces, others about secret conspiracies. The answers, lost to time, remain tantalizingly out of reach. The mystery of Roanoke Island endures, a haunting enigma that invites endless speculation and wonder. The late 16th century was a time of exploration and expansion for Europe. Nations like Spain, England, and France were eager to expand their empires and influence across the globe. The promise of new lands, untold riches, and abundant resources drove many to venture into the unknown. The New World, with its promise of riches and resources, beckoned explorers and adventurers. These brave souls set sail across uncharted waters, driven by dreams of gold, spices, and new trade routes. They left behind the familiar shores of Europe, embarking on journeys that would change the course of history. But establishing a foothold in this unknown territory was a daunting challenge. The settlers faced numerous obstacles, from hostile indigenous populations to unfamiliar climates and landscapes. They had to build homes, grow food, and create new communities from scratch, often with limited supplies and knowledge. The journey across the vast Atlantic was perilous, fraught with storms and disease. Ships were battered by violent waves and fierce winds, and many succumbed to the treacherous conditions. Scurvy, malnutrition, and other illnesses claimed the lives of countless sailors and passengers before they even reached their destination. The land itself, once reached, proved equally unforgiving. The settlers encountered barren lands, rugged terrain, and dense forests that seemed impenetrable. The harsh environment tested their resolve and forced them to adapt quickly to survive. Dense forests, unpredictable weather, and the constant threat of starvation tested the limits of human endurance. The settlers had to learn to hunt, fish, and forage for food, often relying on the knowledge and assistance of indigenous peoples to navigate their new surroundings. To survive in this new world, the colonists would need more than just courage and determination. They had to work together, pooling their skills and resources to build shelters, gather food, and protect themselves from the many dangers they faced. They would need resilience, adaptability, and perhaps a little luck. The ability to learn from their mistakes, to innovate, and to persevere in the face of adversity was crucial. It was this spirit of resilience and adaptability that would ultimately determine their success or failure in the New World. Sir Walter Raleigh, a visionary English explorer, was determined to establish a permanent English settlement in the New World. In 1585, he sent an expedition led by Ralph Lane to establish a colony at Roanoke. The colonists, however, were ill-prepared for the harsh realities of life on Roanoke. They struggled to find food, faced hostility from some Native American tribes, and were ravaged by disease. Their hopes of finding gold and other riches proved futile. A year later, the colony, demoralized and depleted, abandoned Roanoke and returned to England with Sir Francis Drake. Undeterred by the first colony's failure, Sir Walter Raleigh was determined to establish a successful English settlement in the New World. He meticulously assembled a second expedition, hoping to learn from past mistakes and ensure the survival of the new colony. In 1587, over 100 colonists, including men, women and children, set sail for Roanoke under the leadership of John White. This group was diverse, consisting of skilled laborers, farmers and artisans, all hoping to build a new life in the Americas. Among the colonists was John White's own granddaughter, Virginia Dare. Her presence symbolized hope and the promise of a new generation born in the New World. Virginia Dare became the first English child born in the New World, marking a significant milestone for the English settlers and their aspirations. However, this new beginning was soon overshadowed by hardship and mystery. The settlers faced numerous challenges, including food shortages, conflicts with local tribes, and the harsh realities of an unfamiliar land. In a desperate bid to save the struggling colony, John White returned to England for supplies, promising to return soon with much-needed provisions and reinforcements. Unfortunately, White was delayed for 3 long years due to the Anglo-Spanish War, which consumed England's resources and attention. When he finally returned to Roanoke in 1590, he was met with a haunting silence. The colony was deserted, and there was no sign of the settlers he had left behind. The houses were dismantled, their inhabitants vanished without a trace. The once bustling settlement was now eerily quiet, with no indication of where the colonists had gone. Only 2 cryptic clues remained: the word Croatoan carved into a post and the letter sorrow etched into a tree. These mysterious markings have puzzled historians for centuries, leading to numerous theories about the fate of the lost colony. Some believe the colonists assimilated with local tribes, while others speculate they attempted to sail back to England and were lost at sea. Despite extensive research and archaeological efforts, the true fate of the Roanoke colonists remains one of history's greatest unsolved mysteries. The cryptic clues left behind at Roanoke only deepened the mystery. The word Croatoan was significant. It was the name of a nearby island and a Native American tribe known to have had contact with the colonists. Had the colonists relocated there, seeking refuge or alliance? The absence of the Maltese cross, a sign the colonists were instructed to leave behind if in danger, further fueled speculation. Was this a message of hope, indicating the colonists had moved voluntarily, or was its absence a more sinister omen? Over the centuries, numerous theories have been proposed to explain the disappearance of the Roanoke colonists. Some believe the colonists were attacked and killed by hostile Native American tribes. Others speculate they fell victim to disease, starvation, or a devastating storm. Some even suggest they integrated with the local tribes, their descendants living among the native populations today. The possibility of Spanish involvement has also been considered. Spain, England's rival in the New World, may have had reason to eliminate the English colony. Each theory has its supporters and detractors, but none can definitively solve the enigma of Roanoke. In 2020, archaeologists made a discovery that added a new layer to the Roanoke mystery.
Excavations on Hatteras Island, the location suggested by the Croatoan clue, uncovered European objects dating back to the 16th century. These artifacts, including pottery fragments and a signet ring, suggest that at least some of the Roanoke colonists may have indeed relocated to Hatteras Island. While this discovery doesn't definitively solve the mystery, it provides a tantalizing clue and fuels hope that further investigation may yet reveal the ultimate fate of the lost colony.
The mystery of Roanoke continues to fascinate and intrigue us even today. It serves as a stark reminder of the challenges and dangers faced by early explorers and the fragility of life in the New World. The lost colony's story has captivated historians, archaeologists, and amateur sleuths for centuries, inspiring countless books, documentaries, and even fictional accounts. The mystery endures, a testament to the enduring power of the unknown and our insatiable desire to unravel the secrets of the past. Despite centuries of speculation, no definitive answer has emerged to explain the fate of the lost colonists. Some historians cling to the belief that the colonists integrated with the Croatoan tribe, pointing to linguistic and cultural similarities found in later generations. Others remain skeptical, demanding more concrete evidence. Scientific analysis of the artifacts found on Hatteras Island continues, offering a glimmer of hope. Perhaps DNA testing could one day link these objects to the descendants of the Roanoke colonists, finally providing some closure to this centuries-old mystery. The Roanoke colony, though ultimately lost, left an indelible mark on history. It serves as a cautionary tale of the challenges of colonization and a reminder of the resilience of the human spirit in the face of adversity. The mystery surrounding its disappearance continues to inspire exploration, investigation, and a sense of wonder at the unknown. Perhaps one day the full story of the lost colonists will be revealed, their fate finally brought to light. Until then, the mystery of Roanoke endures, a haunting reminder of the enduring power of the past and the many secrets it still holds.